boy! It has been a while since I've played. Before anybody starts asking why I haven't logged in over here, actually, second. Come on over. Normally, I have this on. Don't capture the. But I should probably capture the. Wondering why I don't have this particular thing logged in. It's pretty simple. The Dragon Age servers are. But thankfully, most of my stuff is on the Xbox. And because I got this off of Steam, all of the Steam downloadable content is literally everything that's installed is here. Alright, so I am going to be starting a new game. Now, when it comes to deciding what in the game, all are more than welcome to put in your 2 cents. If I think it's funny enough, or if I think it's going to be a awesome enough decision, I'm going to go ahead and probably go with that here. If I think you guys are just trying to get me to be a jerk for the sake of being a jerk, I'm going to probably do the exact opposite. And I really wish for this particular setup here that I had my angry face, but I don't. I don't have my angry face. I'll have to deal with it. Meantime, let's go ahead and get started. Tricky, I know you're in the chat here. I'm not quite sure where I want to start off with. I'm gonna let everything play through here the way it's supposed to play through. But feel like there's a specific origin that I should start with here. I've done just about every origin imaginable my Xbox playthrough. This is mostly just because Dragon Age Veilguard is coming out here, and I'm feeling nostalgic.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world.
I don't mind one way or the other.
Mages
Nobody speaks up anytime soon.
Heaven.
I am.
But instead,
just gonna go
with
what I feel is gonna work out.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption.
No, I really have to thank
They returned as monsters,
Gaming
the
Trucker
first of the Darkspawn.
for his recommendation for, and I am not sponsored by this here. Really wish I was. But
They
Ghost,
became a blight
zero
on the
sugar
lands,
energy.
unstoppable and
That
relentless.
gum thing is really good, especially for people who are needing energy or
The dwarven
unable to get
kingdoms were the
sugar.
first to fall,
sugar-based things.
and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Yep, pretty graphic. Fascinating.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed.
If anybody wants to know anything about Dragon Age so far, what I think about that game so far, yeah, go ahead and
It has been 4
fact-
centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil.
This is not an art stream.
We have
You're more
watched
than
and
welcome
waited
to
for the Darkspawn
talk
to
to me about
return.
Acme.
But those who once called us
Specifically,
heroes
I'm looking for
have
Dragon Age
forgotten.
4. I'm really fixated on this stuff right now.
We are few now,
Duncan!
and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, there we are. So here's the background option. In Dragon Age Origins, you don't have too many big options. Tricky, I don't know if you're still in the chat or not here. Had to take off. I really hope you're still around here. Not, don't worry about it. Anybody else wants to go ahead and give their 2 cents worth here, you're more than welcome to. As I said, go ahead, let me know what you'd like me to choose here. For example, I don't mind playing as gender, doesn't really matter to me. If there is a non-gender you would like me to play as here, unfortunately it doesn't give me that option. There are 3 races that you can play. Yeah, of course you can a human. Humans are almost always nobles, if I'm not mistaken. And of course I could play as an elf. And of course there's dwarves. Dwarves unfortunately don't get the magic route. There's reason for that. Those who haven't played Inquisition, any of the Inquisition DLC, a reason. Let's see. If nobody gives me anything here, I may just end up rolling. I may end up rolling a D6. In fact, I've got a nice little D6 right here, thanks to all my Acme D&D nights. 1 to 3 is going to be male. 4 to 6. Why do I do it that way and not another way? Simple. Petty. Two. So I did say the 3. Male. We're gonna be going the male route. And if nobody pipes up here, it's just gonna be me. Alright. But other than that, go ahead and go for the male route. So personally speaking, I think the great, another decision. I will roll for this one. Good. 12 would probably be better. Alright. Okay. 1 to 4 human, 5, 8 going to be elf, and 9 to 12. Sorry, I had to think about that. Let's go ahead, roll that dice, roll them bones. 3. But we're going with you. Okay. We're being basic. Same number here. Going to determine whether or not we're going to be warrior, mage, or a rogue. I don't like rogues. Not because they're not useful. They're very useful. I don't know how to use them properly. I don't think in terms of sneaky. I think in terms of either big explosions or get into the middle of things and mess them up. That's my way of thinking. All right, let's see what we've got here. Ah, drop that. Ah! I dropped it. I dropped it. No, 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 no. 4. Warrior. And I can only be a noble. Alright. Well, the dice have not taken me. Let's see what else we can get.
Greetings.
Oh dear Lord. That is one ugly pre. Let's see if we can find some other. Young Kuzlin's supposed to be young, not supposed to be. What? That's pretty close. Work on that. Selection. Yeah, he's pretty young. Let's see. Never find my skin. I don't have mods going here. I kind of wish I did have had a mod, but I don't. And I refuse. I'm sorry. Let's see. Tattoos. No, no, no. Gods, no. No. Kind of hair. Start over here. Cornrows. Actually, pretty cool. Ah. I don't remember that one. That one. Ah! Really gonna have to work. Don't want the hair to. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do something. Gonna have. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to ripping off Alistair. Alistair's got his own style. Hair bigger color. Look. Okay, he's not a hair. Both blonde. No, definitely not gonna go ginger because he needs to have a soul. And I realize I say that here to realize that I'm joking. Joking. I have perfectly absolute and absolute thinkers. Let's put them at off. Red and brown. Actually, not. Oh, definitely no. Definitely want to have some eye. Clean cut here. You can add a little bit. Double, not. Okay. Guys, I shape someone with a little bit, kind of a wonky looking eye structure, as you can. We don't want to make him look like me. Start with the. Oh. What was that? Oh. Makes him look. Oh. Literally. Narrow eyes. Narrow eyes is actually. Right, the spacing's actually not bad. Now let's see. Size is not bad either. Height. High. Down one. Alright, so color we can make it. Inbound. Hey, gray eyes are interesting. Start off like dark, almost eye. I wish I could get. A little bit still on the green. Brown. Hazel. Green. Ah, no. There we go. There's green. Green. Deep green. Emerald. I don't want to do this here. Kind of color margin. our little. Gray is going to be brow depth. Ugh. Back to the. Brow height higher than normal here. Brow depth. Oh, that's about it. His nose is not gay. Find him a smaller schnout. All right, let's find a different. Look at that. That most of these just look like shark fins. There we go. There, that hasn't been broken yet. We'll fix that. Still on the large. Depth. Back a bit. Height. Height's about. Oh, wait. Oh! Good lord, that's terribly. Unwiden that. It's gonna look terrible. Probably gonna. Bridge. Or bridge depth. Depth. Probably. Width. Oh. Hip width. Depth. Go. Mouth. Mouth height. Height's fine. Size of the lips that I'm not. That down a little bit. Yeah, that'll work. For underbite. Looks like he's got a little bit of both. Yeah, let's kind of even him out. There we go. Jaw and cheeks. This is the part where everything goes wonky every time I've done this. Absolutely every time I've done this. Got nothing but weird looking. So, bear with me. Have any suggestions? Let me know. Anybody who's watching, please let me know. Guarantee you, I am going to botch this. Really don't want to, but I will. I honestly will. Cheekbone depth. Width. Got some high cheekbone. Kind of looks. Look at that. Way too gaunt. Hello. There we go. That's the one that I'm. Really does look. Okay, cheekbone height. High cheekbones are okay, but I don't like it that. I mean, we're not Cassandra. Cassandra is quite literally Miss Cheekbone. But there she is. Side view profile here. We still got this weird little thing from around the mouth here. I think we can fix that. Probably gonna have to go back to the mouth. We'll do that. Chin height. He hasn't been hitting the to have a chin. Yeah. With that down as all width. Now, Noble, you gotta have a really strong jaw. But doesn't have to. So again, I don't like that. I don't know how the hell that's happening here. Not that. And hide bone depth. All right. Mouth then. There. All right. Ear height. That's a pretty high ear. They don't actually match up to where they should. Actually, ear usually comes in tip of the ear usually the eye here. Oh. Down to neck thickness. Actually, I think the neck thickness. Hey, here. Take it down too much. Ah! Got himself a frail neck. No, he. Portrait. That's for the little face right here. Up. That's even cool. I like that. Sort of psychedelia. There, man. I forgot that was even in there. Go with that. Aha! Yes. A nice little smug look.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
Hockey.
Damn! Lost the spell! Not even a scratch!
Greetings.
Not even.
Charmed, I'm sure.
A little bit too bad.
It didn't work.
How do you do? Damn! Lost the spell!
Greetings.
Greetings. Ah, my spell! This isn't working! Need something... You're in my way.
Let's not go with that.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Definitely. Ah. This is the point of the... That's the point that I can never get rid of here. That's the part that always looks wonkiest when in the game. Every other view, straight view looks really good. Side view always looks nice. Never that 3/4 view have this weird little right here where the mouth is. And as much as I would love to say I can fix that, I can't. Not without a mod. I still want to mess. Sorry if anybody's kind of wanting to have me get on with it here. Don't everybody in the chat at once start going get on with it. Good. If growing suave, I need to go. I don't like this. That definitely looks like a suave hairstyle. No, not even. Not going the full Fabio here. Come on now. It's suave, not ridiculously overly sexy. Not even close. Look, it doesn't look as good with the stiff ponytail. Go that route. No, not really. Let's go back to this one here. This layered, feathered look here. Next. Now I have 5 points to spend. As a warrior, willpower and magic aren't going to be as good. What's going to be good to me is constitution, dexterity and strength, maybe cunning, because cunning, that's keeps your eyes focused on what's ahead of you. Things like traps. Put some emphasis, strength here. Put it into and one over here. Cunning. Now, as we go up in levels, we'll go ahead, add a little bit more. And lovely. The skills. I have 1 point of combat tactics, potion, poison making, herbalism, survival, trap making, stealing, cool, coercion. Basically, are you going to be good at persuading people, or are you going to be good at bullshitting? Personally, I don't mind persuading and bullshitting people. I mean, you're a noble, supposed to, kind of required to. Points to spend here. We have powerful piercing strike. Okay, what are we gonna do here? These are just warrior basics right here. Dual wielding, archery, weapon and shield. Weapon and shield is get it at the start anyway, no matter what. Go two-handed. I kind of like going two-handed route personally, but That's a D4. I will put one into like piercing strike because it's a good thing to have. But where's my D4? And there will be no D4s? Okay. Dice don't fail me now. So, 1 is dual weapon, 2 is archery, 3 is two-handed. Wait. Sorry. 1 is weapon, 2 is archery, 3 is weapon and shield, 4 is two-handed. Okay, let's try this. Ah! I need to stop dropping things. Especially when it's a D. I have no idea where that... Yay! I'll be right... I found it. I found it. I found it. Found it. I found it. It's quite literally... I nearly stepped on the doggone thing. Okay. Roll this in my actual roller. Little mat here. Okay. Two-handed. So I can do... No, not two-handed. Dual weapon. So I can get dual weapon training, which I probably should become proficient in wielding 2 weapons. I should probably go with training in hard work. Warrior has gained greater health. Reduce the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. Probably take those. Alright. Of course, I have Shield Bash. I don't know why it gives you Shield Bash automatic. I don't want to clear so I don't have to work. That my dexterity is greater than 12. So I can get that. I do have combat training. Fine, I start off with 3 levels. I'm gonna go a little bit more hardish time around here. I'm gonna end up getting my butt handed to me big time, but I don't care. I really don't care. We're gonna keep going. Alright. So, noble background. What happens? The hay? I think I just lost the game. Yeah, I think I lost the game. Okay, let me try that again. That is weird. Okay. Uh, um, try this again. Okay. That was loud. Like, very loud. Oh gosh. Where, oh my gosh, where's that? Try this again. I didn't get far enough into. Ah! Alright, we're gonna skip all that here. I have to go back and pick everything again.
Greetings.
Gotta go back here, go all the way back to the skin section. Cause we gotta do this stuff again. I'm fine with that skin tone, I'll be honest. It's actually pretty close to my own when I'm getting enough sun. Okay, none of that. Back to the feathered. Back to the. Oh, God, no. Color. The eyebrows. Add a matte here. Brow color match. Eyes, I believe. Eye shape that we grow like this. I think we kept the eye set. Size and shape. Spacing is about right here. Put down the height. Eye color, I went with gray. Brow depth, I think I pulled it out a little. Brow height, fairly certain. One. Nose. Went with it. Dark fin. Got the look. Got the. From the side view, it's a little bitty one. Yeah, but from the front view, it's a wide schneid. Okay, so take the size down quite a bit. Depth is fine. Height is not height is about fine here. Probably take it down one and get it better. Nostril width. Those are way. Nostril width. Human, less dwarf. Not doing yet. That was something that dice have said no. Width out a little bit here. Hip width. We sit here. Depth. We one out. Up. Up. That out here. We down a little bit. Tried to even out the over-under bite here. Width of the map. Ah. There we go. Generally speaking, I don't like it to come this close to the line of the thing. I don't know why. It bugs me. That is. Get rid of the lip. Oh, give him a little bit of lip. Okay. And jaw. Holy freckles. Cheekbone depth. Forward with it. Back. I'll a little bit forward. Height. Chin height again because he hasn't been punched in the jaw too often. Because again, noble. Chin depth. Probably back just a bit. We're gonna bend a little bit here. Oh wait. That over there. High. Large. Seriously, if I could pull it in a little bit more, I would. Next line. Portrait. I like the psychedelic one. That. Psychedelic. Everything else is looking pretty good here. Expression. Like cocky drink. Bob.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I'm gonna leave his name at 8. Just, I don't feel like making any changes to it. 3. 1. Version. I like making people do what I want. That. No. Yeah, piercing strike, weapon training. I'm on hard mode.
For generations, your family, the
There we go.
Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance.
Okay, hold on for just a second, everybody. I'm gonna take the volume down a little bit. Mostly just because the game volume is loud here, and I don't want you guys to hear me.
Lay, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
All right. I think that's good. Ah! Welcome, Kuzlan Empire. Well,
Then that your troops... No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought all legions, not monsters.
the dog.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
Hey, how you doing? And you, Alha.
My daughter Delilah asked after you.
Oh,
Perhaps I should
Delilah.
bring her next time.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just say I'd like that.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I don't want to be petulant. What do you think? Anybody in chat? No. Okay. Nice. Side choices. Do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
I guess that's the there.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall,
That's
Tyrion
the
Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
He defeated the Darkspawn. I think I'm going to stick with 2 here, because it makes me sound like I'm educated, but not overtly so.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
Okay. D3. Oh, I can't do a D3. Okay, I'll roll a D4. 1 through 3 is one of the answers. 4 is a reroll.
You did just finish saying that Grey Wardens are heroes, old friend.
I have not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Alright, let's find out where Fergus.
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice here, father. Brother. I want to know if I can... There we go. I need to go out of here. Let's go this way. Game can be played from a variety of tactical views. Mouse wheel to begin your camera, down. I'll pause. You can issue orders to your character. Okay. Pause. You can click on desired distance. Trying. There we go. Character now has orders in time or while pause. Okay. Place unpause now. I have to do a lot of right clicking. Not used to. Flip the map. Where I'm at here. Said he was up. Fergus is all the way over. Main hall, the kitchen, pantry. Let's do a little bit of God, I could do. Hard put. Forgot I couldn't control them.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Ah, so do you, Sogelmo. Good thing too, considering Father's company. Ah. You know what? I'm gonna roll the D4 again here, see which one, because these are all pretty good looking answers. Roll the 4. Roll. Blue to you.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I
Oh.
fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Oh boy. Be getting to the larder
No
again.
matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Of course I do. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just. I'm not gonna roll. I'm just gonna.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own
And
Mabari
more than
warhound,
likely
you know.
have my
Smart
head,
enough
my.
not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
Fair enough here. The kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Of course. Okay. Library. Go here.
Good evening, my lord.
Variant. Adolescent.
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Still the same taskmaster. Yes, yes, indeed, a taskmaster.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Of course. Certainly, I'd be happy to.
Wonderful. Oh, the Coastland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
Come to think of it, okay, well, hey, you predict the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man.
Hey! I'm doing the best I can. Your lecture does lead on it.
If I were truly a skilled tutor, I suspect I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils. You can look that up later. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Coastland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's independence.
Calenhad let us keep.
When Calenhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won.
Come to think. Nope, 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 we're not doing that here. Our line was founded back then.
Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Calenhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event. The history between the Coastlands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tourneur's center. Its Jarl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over. Correct. That caused a rift between the two families, as you might imagine.
Trying to sound
Howes
smart
eventually
here.
joined the rebellion.
That's
when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn. Well, records are vague, but the Coastlands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
I remember about an age. Black Age. Black Age. No, that's before the Divine Age. No, it's after the Divine Age.
Every day I pray to the Maker that my lessons will stick, and every day he tasks me anew. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Coastland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern. Thank you for indulging an old man.
Oh, does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing. Myself all this
Oh, I like him. Billy. Long. Barking. Oh boy. That sounds an awful lot like. Where's the dog?
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But, mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves, I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
I'm sorry, he's...
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
He's a rough taskmaster. Okay, to equip new items, you'll need to open the inventory. Okay, bye. Hi. Oh. A Blood Dragon Plate, which requires 38 string. Field. Drag an item from its icon to the left side of the... Equip it. Okay. Easy to act. Place them in your quick bar. Trying. Alright, let's find out what's going on in here.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
What'd you find, boy? Ah. Are you trying to tell me something, boy? Found something.
It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Name for the dog. Nubs. Nubby tail. Alright, Nubs. Pause. Okay. Me. Go after that one. Fillmore. For Nubs. Have here. Nubs, go.
What should I do?
One's Fillmore, go after.
Tell me what to do. Now this should be amusing.
Og. Nubs. Go after this one. Fillmore, there's right behind you.
Kill them all! Here I am!
Still more. Good.
Killing rats! How noble!
Still more. Nubs.
What now? Get out of here! Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Hey.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Go for it. On over. Tipped ice crystal. That's gonna come in handy. Okay, now I remember why.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually,
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead. Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
bloody good dog it is.
Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Yep. Nan is a very good, very taskmaster. Ah. Not the key. Alright. Talk to Fergus. Correctly. Wait. No, I did not. Run around. Uh-oh. Quick here. That's got these. Do I have any what? Oh boy.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king.
Oh boy.
Here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Indeed, mother.
Ah, marvelous. Just the thing for my guests to hear right before dinner. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
I was quite drunk at that point here. Of course.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron. I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
Darren. Being modest, you fought very well.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona.
Ione?
Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
I don't know which one to... Got 4 choices. I got a D4 guy. Let's see what we got. We're going to be shamelessly flirting, apparently, so I'm going to go ahead and choose.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance. For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
As you...
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned. Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
No, no. Father wouldn't.
Nor I. And I do realize you didn't answer my question. There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother. If he's not out with his men, probably upstairs with Oriana.
Okay, I should go.
I love you, my darling boy.
You
know that, don't you?
Good. Good, Mum. No matter how old are your child, forget. I try not to. Really does. That becomes irksome. Brought this.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Yay! Go past you, Mum. Go. I guess, where are you, old bean? Where are you? Quick.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim. Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
The brother, Fergus.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it.
Hey!
For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I've seen you living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Hey!
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
I do? Come on, boy. Sorry, I got word nudie. I forgot to set my place that I'm. All right, time to kill. Let's kill him.
My lord, help me! The castle is under attack! All right.
Oh. Hey. Love to wear this, but I can't wear it yet. Take your money. Houseman. Take your money. Good. Who the you bastards, get over here.
I'm gonna rip you a new one.
Health looking pretty.
Go down! Ah, wonderful!
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt? I never got through the door, thanks to you. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howe's men. Why would they attack us? You don't think Howe's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. And trust his mercy. What if the soldiers went into your brother's room first? Let's check on them quickly. Then we'll look for Bryce downstairs.
Got some level ups here. Power. But that I need. That. Dog. Fast. So let's not that stuff. That down. Check and see if I
Perhaps
can
we
utilize.
can salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
Hello. Okay, let's up here. Let's see. Item. Mother. Better with that. Item set. Bonus. Bird. Okay. close. That. Primary is going to. I have a great sword. I don't know. Go the. What? From hills here. Hey, here. Got combat. Like. Level 2. Okay. Hoping that you have Andraste stickers.
No! My little Oren. What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Wait.
How he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
You don't want to.
Couldn't we all just get along?
Kick.
Don't bleed for this.
We must stop her. Hey, go. Face me if you dare.
Money on him. Oh. Oh.
Dear Landra. I'm so sorry.
Don't
if
have
she
the.
hadn't come to me. If she hadn't been here.
I'm not a rogue. Sorry to say. Really wish I had. Right.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then let us be swift.
front gate is Apple. Go to the treasury.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Oh.
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
Ah! Ah! Get off. Get off, hurry.
I have nothing else to lose.
I'll go.
Oh, no wonder. Need it.
All right.
If I can't use it here.
You will be avenged, old sage. I swear it.
Take it. I really wish.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hao's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
That it should.
Of course. And so I shall.
And ache. Definitely. Families. Right. Scale armor here. Field of High Ever. Fact. Out of here.
Die! We're under attack! Such talent!
Dog. Back here. That because chemical. Bastards. Oh. Heck, nabbit.
I will kill them all myself. We have won this battle, but we cannot waste more time.
Go! Man the gate! Keep those bastards out as long as you can! Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are
Oh.
When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly. When I last saw the Turn, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Maker watch over you.
Maker, watch over us all.
If that is what you wish.
All the noise and bother. Bring it on!
I will kill them all myself.
Kill them. Let them make it.
Finest scene of carnage I've yet to see.
Alright, Chris. Nothing you. Therium potion. Well, here.
Of course.
Tell Cultus. And
You gave me no choice. I have nothing else to lose.
As you desire.
goodness. Those, a healing potion. I'll take thee. Back. Lesser down there, we got have them as you need. Because I don't know if I ever want to come back to this. Yeah, and I've done a bunch of quick saves, auto saves, and whatnot here. Let's say. Father. Badly wounded.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there. I won't survive the standing, I think. My boy. If only Will could make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened. If he lives, yes.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised. I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Truthfully, you were always my first choice. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Hal. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us. We must leave quickly then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Hal's treachery. He will live. and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Hopper.
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
That's not even
we
the
will
most
be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of
brutal
Ostagar,
opening.
on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen. I didn't expect a
royal welcome?
Royal
welcome. I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met. Your brother has already arrived with High Ever's men, but we are still awaiting your father. Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Kusland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word. No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds. Not until the battle is over, I fear. Until then, we cannot even send word. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I don't like the unevenness of the gauntlets. It should be the same, roughly the same if you're going to be wielding. Swords. Then, yeah, sure. Asymmetric gauntlets act like a sheep. Picky, nitpicky, nitpicky.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Boss, my lord.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits.
For lunch.
Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business.
Down on some.
The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Okay. Well, I've made the... last of my line here. Not bad. I'll just go ahead and steadily start adding stuff here. Perhaps. Protecting strategy. Perhaps. I don't need perhaps. Check the presence of by creature. Level. Didn't add that. Yeah. I'll get off to. Oh. I don't have. I'll have to see. Leather gloves. Before anybody starts wondering, I always wander around to try and pilfer what I can. The rope. Get the Grey Warden. Place here. Guys, come on. Back with Davith. I'll need to get herbalism. Either from myself or back out that way. Carve a shell. Go at least halfway up. Get a good look at everything. That's where we're gonna go. That's where we need to go down there. Down there eventually. Meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and save. Right here. Hard save at Ostagar. That should be about it here. I appreciate everybody stopping by, even if you're not participating in chat here. I appreciate you guys stopping in, watching. But with that, hope everybody has yourself a. I gotta get out of here. So long, everybody.